Oh my goodness!
What's happening?
Nada. Finally got rid of that other guy that's always here. Thank
I don't
goodness.
remember who that was. What was that guy's name again? I don't remember.
Bodie T something.
Oh yeah, Fred Aluminum.
Fred Aluminum. There we go.
Yeah. It's a hostile takeover. Woo-hoo. Now we have the person that was behind the curtains, always in charge, is now in total charge of the show.
Yeah. I think that means you have to be nice to me.
Unfortunately, you have all the control right now, right? So
100%
behavior. And then, but there's two of us here on our side. We can team up against you. We got Jason Bain from Cat 5 Gates.
How's it going?
He's in the Mr. Fence studios right now, which I'm having horrible trouble with lighting tonight. Like, it's crazy. I think it's because I don't have enough facial hair, so the camera's freaking out. Because Jason has all this facial hair, good color, and it's like, oh my God, I make Shawn look like he's from planet Mars.
Well, it's probably because we were late because you had to go take a fancy shower, unlike the rest of us who just had to show up here and get to work.
I had to shave all this stuff.
Mm-hmm.
It's a little tough. But hey, what's happening in the world here? Why is Jason here? We have fence. We're in the middle of Fence Madness right now, right? Smack dab, hump day, in the middle of it. Today we did a decent sized job of King Plus.
Yep.
And we put in 3 Cat 5 Instigate systems a day.
That's right.
Together. That's the first time him and I have ever worked side by side on these gate systems.
That's right.
And we worked through it. Some clever ideas. We did in-swing gate, out-swing gates.
Yep.
And then we both learned some things. I think we're going to be able to make a better gate system from what we already had. It's badass, right? So
100%.
We've had a lot of people here, probably pushing 25, 30 people here so far for the week. We did do the no dig that supposedly was not going to happen or shouldn't do. I don't know. People say shit like that.
We'll see how it goes.
But it just so happened that we had 30 as a grown men stand on it on the very edge of it, and it didn't even.
It was good.
Budge.
No,
didn't even move a lick. But I don't know how or why that happened. But that last night we had a massive party here.
Yep.
I mean, we had Dale bring out his first. He cooked his so it's called Smoke and Roo. He's gonna have a Cajun theme to his food trailer. That is blue, of course.
That's right.
That's right.
It was delicious. Thank you, Dale.
He bleeds blue all the way through, right? So last night he had brisket he smoked for 24 hours, had sandwiches, fries. But he's just getting started. Who knows what he's going to come up with? He got his food license yesterday, got his permit. He got into the first taco festival for food trucks coming up at the end of this month. So, trial run. We were his guinea pigs at trial run.
Thumbs up, man. Good job. Everyone loved it.
Yeah.
So.
I will always be his guinea pig. If he wants to feed me anything, the answer is yes. I will try it.
Great talent, huge talent. Oh, John McClain was here last night. Look, he's got in the comments watching. He had some of the food. He stayed at the house here for a few days. Him and his wife, Lindsay, fantastic. Mark Olson and Tanya were here last night as well. And an abundance of other people, right? Jason Smith and his entire team were here. There's a lot of people here last night. Even Homeland was here. Barry and Joe were here too.
Nice.
So themselves. So we had a fire.
You had some of my Cajuns heading up that way too, yeah.
So Nate.
A-Bear.
Yeah, you almost got it.
Almost got it.
Yeah.
A-Bear. Nate A-Bear's on his way. He's a little late to the party. He's coming in for the last 2 days. Was going to be probably a little wet.
Yeah.
But, like I always said before, if it ain't raining, we ain't training. Right?
That's true.
I've had people message me and say, are you going to be training? I'm like, well, if it's raining, yeah, we're training.
Yeah.
So we're going to get after it. So, but
how was the retreat?
I
know we're weeks past it, but we haven't talked to you in a few weeks.
Oh, really? Retreat was phenomenal. It was amazing. We topped the previous year, which is hard to do because it was great the previous year as well. People left very energized. There is a private group, Facebook group for those people that go through every year. And so watching the activity and the growth in that group is awesome because you see the learning continuing and the growing continuing, the relationships continue long past those few days. It was so successful. This is how I'll tell you how successful it was. We have only 5 rooms left for next year right now.
That's
and
great.
My wife was talking to the people we rent the 2 houses from about getting the 3rd or another 18-room house instead of a 10 and a 26 to open up capacity because we're concerned with we only have 5 rooms left right now.
Right.
What's going to happen? We normally sell the rooms in about 2 to 3 months prior to the event. Well, the event's in March next year.
Yeah.
That's 11 months.
11
so
months.
that's a problem.
Yeah.
So I'm just like, if FBI calls it a clue, like capacity might be an issue. So that's how great the event was. That pretty much everyone that was there says, "Oh no, we're coming back." I'm like, "Well, shit."
Yeah.
That's a good problem to have. All right. So, FYI, if you're looking to get into retreat next year, you might want to go ahead and get that room now. So,
That's true.
but where is Brian? Why this guy? Why is he not here?
So Brian is at ISC West, which is like one of the largest trade shows in the United States. It happens in Las Vegas every year. It's a security show, but they do everything, all kinds of perimeter security and like cyber security and the whole 9. And he's out there, shaking hands and kissing babies and just spreading
more
the good
vendors to the big fence.
Right, spreading the good news of the Fence Show and the Security Expo coming up October 1st through 3rd. Go to fenceshow.com to secure your pass.
The truth be told, we sent Brian a link that doesn't work, so he's currently still trying to log in right now. Okay.
Right.
ISC West right now, freaking out. Hey guys,
if you've ever been in the Venetian in their trade room spaces, like there's no internet service. It's underground. It's ginormous. It's a giant concrete building. It's beautiful, but yeah, there's no internet down there.
So we don't need them anyways. I'm gonna turn this whole light off. I'm tired of the light. There we go. Try that.
There we go.
I'm like,
I don't know. But anyways, I want to talk about something very quickly. FWA is working on our new Facebook page and our new landing page on fenceworkers.org. It's called FWA in Espanol. We're in the process of doing all of our resources in Spanish. We have a team working on it, and we want to make sure that everybody has access to all of our resources like FWA Health, our Milo's Pro discount, ADP payroll services, Boot Barn discounts, and then, of course, the Fence University as well. So, if you didn't know, Fence University had their first newsletter come out. So you go to fenceuniversity.com/subscribe, and it'll be coming out regularly. These are all the classes coming up April, May, June, July, and August for right now. And June is all in Spanish.
June is all in Spanish.
That's pretty good.
Yeah.
Holy crap. Who can Brian speak Spanish?
Brian will not be teaching that class. I've already made that clear on the FWA in Espanol page.
It would be like me trying to talk Spanish, man. Oh my God, it's not good.
Well, his entire family is Mexican. How come he doesn't speak Spanish? That's what I want to know.
I spent 5 years just barely north of the border in my high school years, junior high to high school, and I don't speak any Spanish. All I knew is what a burrito and a taco was. So my name is Shawn, basically. I'm from Tijuana. I like tacos. What you got next? What
would Brian and Shawn say?
Someday we're gonna fix that.
That's me.
Someday we're gonna fix that.
No, never.
Oh, we better picture.
Okay, so all of our questions come from the Fence Industry Only page. This is Freddie Solis. He's a top contributor. Has anyone built a 6-foot privacy fence with 2-foot lattice on top without using 12-foot posts?
Without using 12-foot posts? Well, yeah, you can do King Plus and use a 10-foot post, 5 in, 5 out. I don't think that's what he's looking for an answer at all. He's probably
doesn't seem like it.
Yeah, he's looking for like wood, Dick and said, I would imagine.
I would recommend I would recommend using the correct height post of what you need for that.
It's like, what is he thinking? Like 8. So he wants to use he probably just wants to use 6 foot tall fence and just screw the lattice on top.
That's what it seems like. Yeah.
I wouldn't. No, Freddie, I don't think I would do that.
No.
I mean, could you do it? Yes. Would we look at that and say, yeah, that's right how we would react if we saw a guy just screw a 2 foot lattice at the top.
Yeah, there'd be some pictures taken.
Right.
We're gonna send them stuff like that. I guarantee.
I mean, you have to have some. I tell you what, if you built a 6 foot tall fence with normal structure, and then you scab 2x4, that's what I'm thinking in my mind. Scab 2x4s in the back of that and ran that up. So that ran up 8 foot, but it was tied into all the fence below, like vertically to hold the lattice. I mean, if the question is you already have a 6 foot tall fence, can you add lattice to the top? That might be what he's thinking. Yeah. I wouldn't do it from scratch.
Right. You could definitely do it.
But if you add two vertical 2x4s next to every post on both sides of them, they run up. They're 8 foot long.
Yeah.
Screwed to all 3 rails, and they're only up there an extra 2 foot and only holds lattice.
Right.
That might work.
But you have to have additional structure.
Yeah, it might.
Yeah, I would imagine. You can't screw it up there with a box or something.
No, it's going to have the whole vertical 2x4. So
right.
I don't know if that's what you're asking for, Freddie, but there's maybe a suggestion.
Love it. Love it. Okay, I got Wesley Moore, who's also an all-star contributor. He wants to know, what size square tubing do y'all use for metal frames, privacy gates? What width and thickness?
Well, it's about 3.5 inches by 1.25 inches, inch and a half or so.
Roughly, yeah.
And the rails are about 1 inch by 3.5.
Yep.
I don't know any other way you would want to build a gate with metal frames.
Outside, no, I have no idea. We don't know what you're talking about, man. Sorry.
Well, that's how the Cat 5 and Instagate kits are built. There's a lot of guys building with square frames, like 1.5 inch, maybe 2 inch. I don't know.
Or round tube as well.
Or round tube, and they're welded together. And that's a common thing because the Instagates and the Cat 5s weren't readily available. They weren't even a thing. And so now that we have that readily available, I don't know if it's really advantageous to use a welded system because now we have to have somebody fabricate that.
Right.
It's not rackable in the field.
Right.
It doesn't line up with the rails. It doesn't even look like a rail.
Right.
We can't modify the width in the field.
Nope.
It doesn't match. Like there's all these reasons, and cost-wise, it's probably about
it's
similar in cost, right?
Yeah.
So Wesley, I would strongly urge you to consider looking at some of those other systems out there before you get too far in the weeds on welding tubing frames that we're kind of going away from.
Yeah.
There you go. And Evan's saying wood Instagate kit is the only way to go.
Boom.
It's very true.
And then I got Zach Romero. We all know who that guy is.
Sure.
He wants to know, what is your preferred vinyl rail retention method? Just looking at our processes and if we can make a change or improve, or if we should just hold the course.
I do have a suggestion for this. We've been doing vinyl for a while, and we no longer rely on the tabs, notches,
same,
whatever you call them.
Same for us.
Okay, the vinyl material, I would say, has become thinner or more breaks easier. Yeah. It's not as stout, right?
Yeah.
So trusting that tab is just we end up having failures. So what we've done is we made it mandatory that every single vinyl fence that we put together has a top rail tie installed inside the top of the post, period. It's next to nothing. It costs literally cents, okay? And it makes sense. So that's what holds the top rail in. For the bottom rail, we're using nothing but no dig. So because of that reason, the rail is stuck between two steel posts and can't move.
Right.
However, in high winds, like above 100-mile-an-hour winds, we had a failure with that. So bottom rails blew out because the top rail can't move. The post can't move. So something's got to give. So the bottom rail actually flexed and bowed enough that it came out of the post. And so we now offer, here's a third option to our customers, is we offer wind locks as an upgrade. So we have a wind lock. So John McClain just got it. Look at that. Nice timing on that, John McClain.
Very good.
Wind locks. What are wind locks? Wind locks are literally just a number 12. What was that self-tapping usually? 12 by 3-inch long black self-tapping hex head screw. Okay. We go through the post at the bottom, through the post to the rail. That's what we're calling a wind lock. The reason why we're using the word terminology wind lock is this is an add-on the homeowner can add if they would like. Right? It is an exposed screw, which we are all scared to death of. Oh my God, don't put any screws in the fence. But if it's a wind lock and the homeowner pays you $1 per piece to add them to the fence, They're not going to complain. They're actually going to brag. And what they do is they show them off to their neighbors and say, we have wind locks and you don't.
I love it.
It's weird. I'm serious.
I just want it to work. I just don't want it to blow out. So it's their choice. If they don't want them, they don't have to put them in. So,
right. And I got one more piece of housekeeping before we talk all about Jason and Cat 5 Gates.
Yes. Oh, yes. Coming up right around the corner.
Yes.
Bam.
Use that QR code right there so you can sign up for this free training. He will be doing all kinds of hands-on Shawn King no-dig systems, but also router training. How many of y'all have had router training? Probably nobody.
Probably nobody. I'm looking forward to that piece, right? So, yes, the router training and the event Friday night, right? So, we're going to the ball game. We're being the suite. Listen, this is an event you don't want to miss. We're talking. Dale's not going to be there cooking. You say that too loud, Dale will be driving that damn trailer all the way up there, following behind me. Look, guys, this is an event you're not going to want to miss. This is very close to the Texas event type of theme and environment we had going on down there. A lot of guys had FOMO with it. Like, what the hell happened? 120
It was a great event.
Right? Well, this is what's happening again. There already is 120 people registered to come up to this event, right? So we have a capacity of 150, I know. We're going to be busting seams at 150. The suite can hold 150. So if
some of y'all ain't making it.
Yeah, some of y'all ain't making it. There's 30 spots left. So don't mess around and wait too long and think you're just going to just show up there the last day, right? So we are going to be looking at installing vinyl, and we're going to be doing no-dig vinyl, no-dig aluminum. We're going to have a brand new product that most of you have never seen for the no-dig vinyl portion. Some are going to see it this Friday, okay? But that's it. They'll be top secret then, and won't see it again until CMM. It won't be on videos on Friday, so you might want to be here Friday if you want to see this. Game changer with no-dig vinyl. And there may be even some other testing happening. I'm not going to – possibly, rumor is there may be something else happening with the vinyl that's never been done before. But you're going to have to be there.
I was not going to like you very much.
Well, it has nothing
I'm just saying in general.
This particular thing.
Did I lose you guys? Am I just sitting here silently by myself? Because y'all are frozen for me. So apparently something really exciting with vinyl is happening at the CMM training. So I'm going to pull that back up. Don't forget to scan that code right there, RSVP, and get your spot today. Yes, they are frozen. So I want to bring on Jason Boehm, but he is next to Shawn King right now. So let's talk about the FWA and some of our member benefits while I have you here. Oh, they're completely gone now. There's a huge storm at the moment. I'm about to have a huge storm myself, John. Wow. So anyways, some of the things I want to talk about are FWA Health. If you go to FWAHealth.com, you can sign up, and I am on FWA Health, and I'm very happy with it. And I go to the doctor whenever I want and whenever I need, and I don't have any problems. Welcome back, y'all.
So we're on the cell phone at this point. There is no internet currently. We have tornadoes possibly coming. All the internet came back up. So just bear with us if it's a little sketchy. All right.
Yeah, obviously.
Yeah.
What was I talking about before we went off? I mean,
you were talking about something amazing happening with vinyl that's never been done before. So I pulled the screen back up and told everybody something amazing is happening.
I said potentially, but you're gonna have to be there to see it. So there's 30
I'm telling you,
spots.
it'll be a huge letdown if the potential doesn't come to fruition.
Well, there'll be a lot of people say that's impossible. You can't do that. That's what'll happen. That's what's gonna happen. But they're gonna have to see it to believe it. Like I'll be damned.
I'll be honest with you. I'll be honest with you. I haven't seen King Plus installed at all. I'm from Florida and I'm learning new things, and it's I change of plan maybe. I don't know. You know what I'm saying? Like it's different in person. If you see it and you deal with it and you build it, it's a different process. So I mean, I may become a believer. It's just one of those things.
So you've never seen it before, and you only saw videos.
Well, I saw videos online,
but it doesn't do it justice. This is why people question a lot of things they see online. And on a video, it just doesn't do the same.
Yeah, because it doesn't come through the same.
And today there were several people there that have seen videos, but they've never seen it in person, and they were blown away. Like, holy shit, this actually was simple, fast, and really strong. I'll be damned. But the thing I'm talking about up there is going to be taking what's never been done in vinyl and exploring the idea and say, can we? That's all. We're going to start the exploration of saying, can we? So you're going to have to be there to find out. There's a lot of comments going on here. Front Rock Fence is in there. John McLean's in there. What's up, Jason and Shawn and Susan? Shawn is in there from CMM. You might have already put him up there already. Of course, Evan Gardner's in there all the way. I got Orlando Hinch. Is in there.
How's it going, buddy?
He's right down the road from me.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
I may not be seeing everyone. Aaron Preston's
You're
in there.
Everybody, yeah.
Save him, Susan, is what he said. Save him, Susan. The internet may not be high speed right now. We're making do.
Right.
But get there to CMM. 30 spots left. Before we get kicked off again, let's hear the story of a Cat 5 Gates. Where'd it come from? Why do we have them? What are they? Tell us more.
Please.
Well, I'm a contractor from Florida, so I do this stuff too. So it's nothing new to me. All the problems that we've talked about from the questions before, the metal gates, if a customer moves it over a little bit, your gate doesn't do any justice, so you have to make a new one or build it on site. So that started me down this whole process of trying to figure out how I can make a rackable, adjustable gate that my guys can install with little instruction on a repeatable basis. And I feel we've come up with something pretty close to that. And that's what we've, brought to the market and so everyone can see. But no, I didn't start out with the intention of doing gates.
It was basically for yourself.
Yeah. It started
solving your problem.
Yeah, I was solving my problem. Yeah. And I thought it was a good, solution to a problem that it seems like a lot of people have. It's either paying a fabricator that can fabricate gates fine, but if the customer changes their mind, that gate doesn't do any justice and they're going to throw it in a pile or hopefully reuse it. But that's not always the case. And this takes that out of the equation. So it's working pretty well and people seem to be responding well to it. And I don't know.
And then did you patent the system?
I have, yep.
That's fantastic.
Went through the patent process, and which is fun. I don't recommend it. Dealing with the government is not very fun at all because they don't give you much instruction of what to do and it costs a lot of money. Yeah. So with those two things involved, just if you have a good idea, go through it. But yeah, the whole process was pretty fun. It was taxing, but it's that's what we got. And hopefully you guys enjoy it. Hopefully you guys can see the benefit of it.
So you got these gate systems currently going out all over the country.
What row?
Y'all need to go to a bathroom or a closet without any windows right now.
Yeah, that's what
it says.
Yeah.
Is that what it says?
Yeah.
Hold on, let me check the radar. It's literally what it says.
Yeah, tornado warning expires in 8:24.
No, that's a warning.
Yeah.
That means there's really a tornado out there.
It's that cell right there. It's coming in.
Oh, it's coming right at us.
Yeah.
Holy shit. Well, we may have to be in the booth right here, so
you may want to get hold of that guy out there in the RV.
He's inside.
Oh,
I've already moved Kyle inside.
Good for him.
So, how do people find Cat Gates real fast? What's the website?
Cat5.com. How the best way to do it is to contact us on our cell phone, our office phone, 321-522-6909. Or email us at cat5gatesfl@gmail.com. That's the best ways to get a hold of us. We got some stuff on our website, but we've been having issues with our payment system. So the best way to do is just contact us. We'll send you over pricing, and then we can figure out what you need from that point forward. Honestly,
easy peasy. Put the number in the comments. Big breakout.
No, he just spoke so fast I couldn't get.
Oh, I'm sorry. I'm sorry.
All right, hold on. We'll put it in there for you. Wait,
I wanted to catch it before we died out again. Yeah. So I'm sorry.
What's the phone number?
321.
Yep.
522.
Yep.
6909.
Okay. Or the website.
The website is cat5gates.com.
Like that.
Yep. And then you can send it.
Nope. Like that.
And then I'll tell you the email also, and you can put it in there.
And then email.
Cat5.
Yep.
gatefl@gmail.com. So hopefully we're still here tomorrow.
Boys are in trouble. So if you're looking for the King Plus version of the Cat 5 gates, that's the Instagate kits at MrFenceTools.com with it, because King Plus, the rail spacing is different. And then we have some different hardware options boxed in that fit a King Plus box. So giant 6-inch specs, things you wouldn't use on a dig and set system. So,
right.
Yeah.
Well, I had a lot more questions for you, Jason, but I think y'all's safety is much more important than this podcast currently. And it feels like you've just broken up some.
South is the important way. That way, then we'll see it coming. I would hope so.
Huh. It'll be fun.
Yeah. We're big boys.
Yeah. I mean, getting down to the basement, it will only take us about.
If you fall down half the flight, it's pretty easy, you know?
I think we're okay for out here. Nothing outside. We're sitting right by the windows. I can see nothing. So, you know.
Okay, so then what is the value of a company purchasing your prefab gates versus building them themselves?
So I guess it's kind of the same thing we talked about before, was it's the fabrication on site that helps out. If a customer moves a gate, you don't have to worry about building or buying another gate to fit the grade.
Or if your guys accidentally miss that post, that happens all the damn time.
That's a big one also.
Today we had to move a post over 3 inches,
Yep.
right? Because we hit a power line.
Yeah.
So if you got a prefab gate,
Bounced off a power line, didn't go through it, first of all.
we did do some teaching about that today,
Yes.
right? So
Yes.
people are worried about with no dig. What about utilities? What if I blast through a power line? And today I was watching two guys drive a post. I instantly saw the post bounce, vibrate, and I just shut them down. Like, oh, that's not normal. And then we brought the whole group over there and showed them. We did it again, and everybody could see it. We actually on top of the power line again, and everybody could see that. And then I moved the dirt away and just showed them the conduit.
Yep.
And it's amazing how even it was a Patriot with 3 guys hanging on it,
Didn't get
not
through.
even a scratch on the pipe.
Yeah, it's
The energy
wild.
absorber. So, but we had to move it over, which meant the gate was 3 inches smaller. And if we would have had welded frames,
You're not doing a
We're-
gate today.
we're in trouble. But instead, all we did with the Cat 5 systems of the Instigate kits, just cut it.
Yep.
And then put together. Then we had 10-foot double drive, which ended up being 117 inches instead of 120.
Yep.
Everybody's fine.
And it didn't take any longer than cutting a couple 2x4s. It was that was it. I mean, it's the ease
Relative
of,
to what it would have been.
correct. Yeah. I mean,
Yeah.
we were training and teaching. We were putting the gates together in about 30 to 40
Yeah.
minutes. I mean, and my guys that are proficient doing this all the time with my fence company, they're doing it in under 30 minutes. And with the ballistic nails now, it's going to be even less than that, because that's a game changer.
That's
it really
true.
is.
Now you just nail pickets on like you would
Yeah.
on a wood frame.
And that they don't pull out or nothing of that nature.
It's like there's nothing.
There's no reason to not use it.
It's so like it's you're gonna have to be kind of stubborn.
Yeah,
It's like-
I mean, it racks up to like my version racks up to 6 inches out of the box, and it can go up to 20.
mine racks to 18 inches out of the box.
Right.
Yeah.
So there are some things that you can do. I mean, but it's really a no-brainer. Honestly, it covers a lot of the things that we as installers run into on a constant basis.
Mhm.
It frustrates everyone, because if you spend a couple hours building a wood frame gate, and then all of a sudden you realize that either you built it a little bit wrong or the holes were set a little bit wrong, well, you've just wasted that time and everything else. And I'm sure you're not going to be happy about it, and your boss isn't either at that point in time.
And the job don't get done now today. And that's one thing that's critically important. If there's something that prevents you from getting a job done today, it is really a big problem. Get the crew to go back out there in another day in your schedule when you're already busy to go do one little thing and finish up a gate. We need to be able to have the resources and the tools to get the job done that day and accommodate anomalies.
Yeah.
Shit's going to happen when we can't plan for. Okay, rocks in the ground, power lines, whatever, or even human error. Sometimes guys just accidentally set a post in the wrong spot.
Right.
Having a few inches of play is nice.
Yeah, and where I'm at in Florida, our property lines are 5 foot sometimes from the house. And then you have irrigation and stuff like that running. And, you can make this gate as large as you need to, given that,
Let's talk about the weight. Imagine a steel frame gate compared to this thing.
Yeah.
It's all aluminum, right?
Yeah.
So like the gates are like 22, 25 pounds.
25 pounds.
So it's that much less stress on the hinge post. Even when you open and close it, it's feather light. Like it's not a heavy beast like our University of Academy ways of teaching how to build a no warping gate, no sagging gate. That thing weighed a goddamn ton.
Yeah.
Right. And that's a lot of momentum, a lot of that you had to open and close that. It was even hazardous, dangerous because the wind catch that thing.
Right.
You got a 100-pound gate slamming, right? So tear up the handle. But now, 25-pound gate, 5 foot wide, pressure treated.
Right.
Oh, and I bet the price of shipping's way better. Like getting all across the United States. That's awesome.
Yeah, I don't even think I mean, what would you do with one of the frame? You're not shipping that.
Oh,
you got to find a local guy to do that. That's the never problem, right? Where you do
and they're not going to want to pay that typically because the cost is so high.
Yeah. So
I love it. So what is the difference between the Cat 5 gate and the Insta gate minus the King Plus?
It's the same system. So we are partnering with Cat 5 and, doing the right thing that a lot of people in our industry do not do. So rather than just copy his design, we're paying him a royalty to use the patent and make it more available to more people. So our customers that are already buying from our site, other items, are buying almost the same gate system. We've made tweaks on it for us. But in theory, it's the same theory. We're using a different rivet pattern, a little bit different bracing. We're using a different powder coating finish. Ours comes in a complete box with everything hardwood-wise, even the drill bit, the rivets, the lags, the
We're doing that now,
everything.
Finally. So we have gates finally. I mean, that's what I meant to tell you earlier on. So we have gate kits now too. So
I love that.
Either way. So it's not a competition. We're both winning at this. He's winning whether we sell them or he sells them, right? So we need more of that in our industry rather than trying to just trample on the guy that had the original idea and just copy it, right? Like there needs to be more of this. Right.
So what trends do you see coming with this, and like what's the direction do you think it's going for just pre-fab?
He's selling gate kits like tons at a time, and we're trying to keep up with our process. He actually can build gates faster than us by a long shot. So he's here helping us get our team up to speed because the demand's going through the roof. This is what's happening. We're getting orders for pallet loads right now. People are loving this system. And so the biggest problem we're going to have, yes, an adult can swing on the Instigate system, or 2, 3 of them can. Like they're super
durable.
Strong,
yeah, they're very durable. They're I don't even know what to say, man. They're structurally sound. They're made with rectangle tubing. It's all
quarter-inch rivets.
Yeah, these rivets. Strength. Yeah,
they're not like normal 3/16 rivets.
What's it? It's 1,000 pounds tensile. No, 1,000 pounds. Yeah, 1,000 pounds tensile and 500 pound shear per rivet. I have 4 per intersection. I think you have 5 per intersection. So you're looking at about 5,000 pounds.
30 rivets in just the frame for me, right?
Mm-hmm.
And then we use
like 32 for me. Yeah.
It's insane, right? They're very, very strong. And what the thing is that they're very strong for a very light gate. Right. So we're moving the needle both directions. We're building a stronger gate and making it lighter. So end result is no sag, no twisting, no sagging, no warping. I'll make one and swing on it, prove it.
I'll take you up on that. Hey, I'm trying to find a failure point at this point.
We need a bigger post, John.
Yeah, good point.
You didn't nickname corner post for no reason, okay? So your nickname is corner post, so I need to have that some bits like just bolt it to a wall. Yeah. Like go find a building, all right? Like down in Florida with that. Can an adult swing on the gate? Yes. No. So we're getting rid of that, and they look clean. The picture from today shows that those rails are lined up perfectly with the fence. I mean, homeowners love them. Yeah. And they're a great upgrade. Imagine if you're the guy in the area with, these lightweight, strong gates. Sure. Yeah. Well, lifetime warranty on them. I don't see why you wouldn't. Who else gives a lifetime warranty on a wood gate? I'll wait. Crickets.
Right. So
I would. I'll be honest with you. I was building a wood gate. I don't care what kind of King Plus or no. I'm not warrantying for life. I'm sorry.
So for the people at home who just refuse to be believers in the system and to, fast forwarding their processes and saving time and money, like what advice do you have to them in building gates? Because they're making very common mistakes. What do they need to do if they're not going to do it?
2 words. Let them.
Mm-hmm.
They'll find the failures. Yeah.
I'm over it.
Yeah.
You can take a horse to water, but at that point, it's on you. So let them is my new thing right now. I'm tired of arguing people over it. I don't need to prove it to you. If you don't understand, you don't see it, then just let them. But if you would love to have a conversation and see it, we'll be more than happy to go over it with you.
Yeah. Hey, Heather.
The best thing I can say is to try it out. If you don't like it, you've wasted one Cat 5 gate or one Instagate, and you've wasted your time for maybe a half an hour, 45 minutes.
I would go so far as to say, if you buy an Instigate kit from us and you try it out and you don't think it's strong and you don't like it, I'll give you that back in a tool credit. Period. End of story. You have zero loss.
I'm sorry.
I'll
You heard
give you
it right here.
I'll give you a gate credit.
And you get tool credit, y'all. Come on.
I mean, come on. I mean, I'm just telling you. That's like, I mean, fine. It works.
We're not
Period.
gonna make everybody happy, but once the moment they get it in their hands, I'll be a believer.
Done.
I feel so. I mean, the guys who have seen it during the training even appreciate it, and it's a thing that installers need. It really is. Like, and that's why I spent so much time dealing with this, because I feel it's a very valuable product that we can offer to our customers. That's, I mean, you offer, if you're the only one around your area offering a lifetime warranty gate, then you're going to stand out from your competition. I can guarantee you. And when your team installs it flawlessly, and you're the only one that has a black powder coated gate that it's a beautiful addition to your fence.
It looks amazing.
It's a no-brainer. It sells itself.
So we are 100% on these gates. Every gate that we build is an Instigate for wood like this way, and we have also. And the reason why we have Instigate name and not Cat 5 gates, if you're wondering why we didn't just sell Cat 5 gates, is that we have Instigate line. So we have the Cat 5, and then we have the aluminum version and the vinyl version. Okay, so we have gate kits just like the Cat 5 designed to solve the vinyl gate problem and the aluminum gate problem, both built in the field.
Hi, Susan. Okay, so my last question for you guys, I think it'll be a good ending point.
Yep.
What's next? What's the future of Cat 5?
I think it's growth.
What's next?
Volume. Yeah, I think both of us is about how do we get the volume up, right? If there's that many fence companies in the United States and everyone that sees them are loving them, it's gonna be like, how do we get enough of these out there and get them in the hands? So it's gonna be a volume issue, I think.
I feel too. Yes.
But as far as improvement wise, the gate system works fantastic. But I'm sure
we're always modifying things a little,
Just like the two of us working together today, it's not going to end from there. We're going to be like, okay, wait, think that through. How can we make the system a little better?
Right.
I think the next step would probably be some specifically made hardware.
Okay.
Right.
That's where we're
going to go. A couple things in the work that I have to discuss with you later on too, that maybe I can't discuss it right now, but it may be a pretty big game changer.
You can't discuss it live on My Fence Life.
I don't want to, because I didn't talk to them about this yet. This was like an impromptu thing, unfortunately. But I mean, if it can come to fruition, then it can be a great thing for the industry.
So we're not going to stop. How about that?
Yeah.
If we have a better idea tomorrow, we're going to make an improvement. We've done that with everything that I've ever been involved with.
And that's usually
I'm okay with change.
Yeah.
I mean, that's what my church says, for God's sakes. No, it says chance.
Yeah, I was going to say, I don't see a G, I see a C.
The other one said change.
Who said fencers could read?
What's backwards for me? I can't even see it. Oh, Chris
here.
He got his Patriot today. He just unboxed it today. He sent me a text. He's so excited. Go to Pound Town.
That's an amazing piece of equipment.
He got to see the Patriot in action today. It's a beast.
Awesome.
It's a beast. Another cliffhangers. Yep. See, just stay tuned.
That's what we deal over here, man. Sorry.
Okay. Well, I don't really have much else other than I hope to see everybody at the Fence Show in October. FenceShow.com. We do have our discounted room rates online, so go and book your room today. If you're going to ask me when the room block closes, it closes when it's full.
There you go. Don't dilly dally. And I'll see most of you guys at CMM, and we're going to go to the bar downstairs and wait and ride this thing out.
Hey, y'all be careful. I'll check on y'all in the morning.
See ya. Bye.
Bye.